All right. It is now time for episode 186 of True to Size. What's going on, everyone, and welcome to True to Size. We are a weekly podcast centered around the wild world of sneakers. I will be your host today. My name is Lawrence Hopkins, and I am joined by the rest of the quarantine at Canada Got Soul, Mr. Joel Hernandez.
Yo!
Mr. Alvin Martinez.
All right.
And Matthew McConaughey. No, not quite.
Matthew McConaughey.
He's rolling up in his Buick soon, though.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
Buick.
Yeah, yo, Buick.
All right.
Is it Buick?
right.
Yeah, it's Buick.
This episode was sponsored
Yeah,
by
Buick Canada.
Buick.
Canada Got Soul drives on Buick. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, guys? We accidentally took a week off last week.
Mhm.
Not on purpose. It was my fault.
okay.
But
It was fine.
so just for anybody
Yeah, man.
listening who wants to know why, it was really weird. So it was a late upload last week because we recorded early 2 weeks ago. Now it would have been on a Tuesday. So that because I was leaving for Los Angeles on a Wednesday, and I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna do the editing and stuff on the flight. As soon as I land, I'm gonna upload it. Would be good, and we'll probably end up missing the week after because I'll get back late in the week." I did that on the flight. I did edit it on the flight. I was up super early that day. I had minimal sleep, but I was like, "Gotta get it done." Sitting on the flight, editing the podcast. Land. Completely forget about the podcast. Completely forgot about it. So it was just sitting
The
there.
palm trees.
Yeah,
palm trees.
I didn't remember until Sunday. I was like, did I upload the podcast this week?
It's
And
okay, bro.
yeah, so we were just like, I guess we're not going to just throw it in the garbage because it was a pretty good episode. So
Yeah.
tossed it up late, and now here we
Ooh.
are. So you actually,
Yeah.
everybody listening, listened to us last week. So you're good. They didn't even know. Well, I'm sure they
Blast
did,
from the
but
past.
there you go.
Pew!
Back to the future, whatever.
Back to the
yeah.
future. That's it.
Whatever you want to call it. But yeah, we're
Mhm.
here now. So we have not spoken in 2 weeks, but everyone thinks we spoke last week. It's very confusing. It's going to hurt my brain. What's up, guys? How we doing? It's now mid-November. It's kind of crazy that it's November 16th today. I was looking at a calendar. So we have one more week of November, and the week after is December.
Flying.
You're
What?
Go.
That's nuts.
Flying. Fast.
exciting.
It's coming out of nowhere. It's almost American Thanksgiving. Black Friday is next week.
Mhm.
Huh?
So it's not this
Ooh.
weekend, it's the weekend after.
I believe it's
Yeah.
next weekend. Yes, that's
Okay.
correct.
Next weekend. Last Friday of the month.
That's correct.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, good. That's good. I can save up. All right.
Yeah.
Boom, boom,
So
boom.
you got one more week left. I believe it would be November 26th would be Black Friday.
Yeah.
I'm actually pretty excited for Black Friday this year. I don't know why. It's a bunch of
Yeah.
stuff I've been sitting on that I'm waiting to look and see if it goes on sale. I don't know about you guys.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
I'm not usually like that.
Got a bunch of browsers open.
Bunch
And
of bunch of
a
tabs.
bunch of stuff in the carts.
Yep.
That's
From
cool.
all the different
Yep.
stores
Okay.
that don't have sales yet. So that's I'm
Yep.
like you, man.
Wait
I'm
for
just
the
just
sale.
hoping.
promo
And if there's
code.
no sale, I'm just gonna close the window.
Absolutely. Yep.
Zoink XX.
Yeah. It's
If it's
one of
not
those
more than 40%,
Yep.
I'm closing the window.
It's one of those I like this jacket but not at regular price.
Yeah,
So-
not for
Ah.
$80 to $100.
Yes.
I prefer it at $40.
I will give you guys the
Facts.
inside scoop though. I saw that Soul Stop's sale starts this Friday.
Oh, damn.
They're doing a week
Those stuff
early.
dangerous, bro.
They got
Yeah.
some good
Shit.
stuff, man. And it said, you know what? Oh, they actually said the sale too. 40% off regular price.
Oh,
How
20
man.
many
20% off of sale
I'm
items.
sweating. I'm sweating.
is it? Do you have to buy a specific amount?
No.
Oh shit!
No exclusions.
And it has
So-
Sezzle, bro.
Yeah, and they have
Oh.
Sezzle.
bro.
They got some good brands. They got New Balance. They got Stussy. They got some good
Yeah.
stuff over there at Soul
Yeah.
Stop. So they're- and they're-
Courtside has their New Balances on
Yes.
sale right now. I think it's about 30-ish%,
Yes,
or
that's
maybe
right.
more.
Sick.
And it's literally every pair. The newest pair they got is on there too. You just have
Yep.
to add it to cart and you'll see the discount. And I've contemplated sezzling many times. However, they're still in the cart. I'm just I'm gonna
Just
wait.
waiting.
Yeah,
waiting.
just wait
Yeah,
on it. It's
I'm
gonna
gonna
get better. Hey, we're
Mhm.
talking about all these sales, and I'm 100% sure by that time the episode drops, they're all gonna be
They're gone.
Yeah.
They're gone.
Actually, no, because if
No,
Soul
it's
Stop is
Saturday,
on
bro.
Friday, this drops the day
Yeah.
after. You'll be fine. So
Yeah,
use
whatever.
Yeah.
promo code Canada Got Soul at checkout at Soul Stop, and
With
Yeah.
that secret.
And you
let's get that
nothing.
affiliate link going brrr, and no, but for real, I'm definitely gonna build a card on Soul Stop, and I'll wait till midnight because that's probably when it's
Dangerous,
gonna-
bro. Damn.
Hey, we can split
Boom.
shipping if you guys want. We can do a little. I'm shipping.
Oh, yeah, we
probably,
can do that.
Shipping's probably
True.
like $10, but it's $3 is better than $10 though. So.
Yeah.
It'll give us an excuse to have a party,
It's true.
That's it,
Yeah,
yo.
like a 3
Yeah,
family
we
party.
gotta go see each other. He has my Stussy T-shirt. Yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah. But so this week, after the mishap from last week, we are back. We've got a great show for you guys this week, and we're gonna get ahead of the game a little bit. We're gonna have a holiday episode. Yeah, as we said, it's November 16th. It's a week and a half from December. Well, we're halfway to December. We don't have American Thanksgiving here because it's called American Thanksgiving. We don't have American Thanksgiving, so the next major holiday for us is Christmas. Like we are
Christmas.
ready. It's
Okay.
November 1st. We told you guys. I was like, here we go. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Like I was ready.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Wow.
Damn. Now we
Hey,
can't play the
baby.
episode ever,
Yes,
but that's
it-
fine. Like
Chestnuts.
That was a cover, baby. Chestnuts, bro. It's Chestnut November, dog.
just moving on. We're kicking it off with a fire on question regarding gifting sneakers, and we're keeping it going with some fall and winter releases during the CGS Picks. After that, we need to touch on the tragic news from Astroworld, and we're going to have a little mini discussion around hype culture as a whole, because I think it's all kind of interconnected. And after that, moving down the line, we're gonna we have a pretty funny EEE to read off, and we're closing things out with a holiday gifting guide for sneakerheads. As we say, Christmas is here. But first, Joel.
Fire round.
Yes, the fire round. We like to start every show with a quick hitting question from you, our listeners, and this week's question comes from Sneaker Life Husband. Welcome
Hey,
back.
hey, Ron.
Welcome back.
Hey, Ron.
Hell yeah. Former fire round champion has now returned, and he says, "Hey guys, trying to be a responsible adult here, so I've rarely bought any shoes in the last year.
Nice,
I've
bro.
relied on
Good
B-days and special occasions for me to cop or receive new shoes, and with
Nice.
Christmas coming up, I for one expect new shoes as a gift for me."
Expect.
So
Mhm.
Andrea,
expect
are you
is
listening?
bold statement. He says, "Do you guys?"
Santa.
His question is, do you guys expect shoes as gifts for Christmas? And if so, what is your all-time favorite shoe gift you have received? He says his is 2018. He got the Concord 11s, which is a really,
dangerous,
really good one.
Nice.
And he said he's hoping for the Para Noise Aqua this year, which Alvin was just talking about
Hey.
off mic. He says, looking forward to your answers and keep up the great work with the pod. So, first part of that question was, do you guys expect shoes as Christmas gifts? And that's, for me, no. But that's because no one in my life I trust just to go out and buy a pair of shoes for me. Nothing against anybody in my life. But unless they are given explicit direction, please don't even try, because I have very, very particular and specific taste. Not that I would be, if someone got me a gift, I would love it no matter what, but please don't. Alvin, do you expect shoes as gifts? I think you, of all of us, probably get the most shoes as gifts from your significant other.
I mean, since we bought a crib, nah. Since we have 2 kids, nah. Since that puppy came into our life, nah. Like,
Sounds like you're
it's
not
just
getting
like-
anything for Christmas.
nah. Honestly, I don't want anything. I want everything. If she buys anything, I hope it's like for the kids. Just because like them opening stuff is better than me seeing them open stuff, and like their joy or whatever is gonna surpass whatever joy is on my face, when I open stuff. Not that I don't want to open no shoes or nothing like that. I'm just saying, like,
Just
if
saying.
you're listening, it's not a hard no.
it's not a hard no, but I prefer you to spend that money on our daughters and
sweet.
the fur baby. So
So sweet.
do that.
Right.
Good
that's
guy,
right.
Alvin. What about
I'm a
you,
girl
Joel?
dad, bro.
Yeah, also
Huh?
that. What about you, Joel? Do you expect shoes as a Christmas present or gift in
Okay.
general?
like you, I'm pretty anal with shoes
Yeah.
gifting towards me because, truth be told, that I have asked Mare for like receipts, and we have returned shoes that she has bought me because
That's rough.
Damn,
yeah.
bro.
So
That's rough.
nowadays, for example, I hit the 45 back in the 8th, and she had gotten me. Well, I had like, it was my birthday on the 8th, so then I kept messaging her pictures like, this is what I want.
Nice.
This is what I want. This is cool. This is cool. So then by the time it was coming closer to the 8th, she was like, do you like this one instead? I'm like, no, it wasn't the one that I sent you. Like, you know what I mean? So she ended up getting me like 991s from New Balance 991s.
Nice.
Ooh, the
which
pink
is-
ones.
No, the gray suede ones.
Ooh.
The made in England joints. The last picture I posted up, it was straight to foot kind of thing. But yeah, like for me, like getting shoes is not an expected thing, just because we've been burnt before, and she knows it, and she tells the story too, so she knows not to get me shoes. So, but like Cuzzo, I'd rather have it for like Jomar and stuff like that for Christmas. Just like we go all out for Jomar because he's our we're blessed with the one, so we go all out for him and just to see his eyes and whatever, and just the excitement that he goes through, it's just enough for me. Like that's just like the perfect gift for me. So, but yeah, that's all it is, man. That's my story with like expecting shoes. Not happening.
So I feel like I know Joel's answer to this then, but we'll ask it anyway. And this could be Christmas or otherwise, I guess. But
Yeah.
do you guys have a favorite shoe that you were ever gifted, like from somebody, like that you were given as a gift? My favorite, I believe I was told the story on the podcast before, but it's been a minute. Back like way, way, way back, and Mr. Sean Collard's going to love this story, but way, way, way back. When my parents went to Buffalo one weekend for Black Friday, they ended up coming back and surprising me with a pair that they picked up on Christmas Day, and it was the Candy Pack Jordan 2 in the triple red colorway.
I remember that.
Which was really cool because those didn't come out in Canada at the time. They came in like a yellow, a green, and a red, and then it came out like alongside the UNC blue colorway, which looked like it was part of the pack, but it wasn't. So those were really cool. Like, it was my only pair of Jordan 2s at the time, and again, no one else had them, which I loved. Full red shoe in suede with a black midsole. It was like, boom, easy done. And yeah, that was really surprising because I had no idea, obviously, like, didn't ask for them. I think they literally just went into Foot Locker and they were like, what's your newest Jordan? My son likes Jordans. That's just what they gave them. A Jordan 2. Maybe it was Sean Collard working at the Foot Locker.
Probably.
Yeah.
I have these Jordan 2s for you, and if you'll sit down for 20 minutes, I have a great story that goes along with them. But yeah, that was really cool. So I still remember that to this day. Don't have the shoe anymore, but that was really, really cool. Alvin, what about you?
There's a couple, man. I remember one year when the Ewings were popping.
I know this
I
one
couldn't
too.
I couldn't cop any because Christmas. But lo and behold, Christmas Eve, after celebrating with wifey's family, we get to, I believe it was her house, and she was like, "Oh, I got something for you." And then I open it and it's a pair of Ewings that I wanted. And then she was like, "Oh yeah, Lawrence and Jay like helped me out with like picking these out." And I'm like, "Geez, gang gang." And I was super surprised just because, like, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't expecting sneakers at that time. And yeah, I was like, "Damn, bro. Thanks, babe." And I almost cried because, like, yeah, I really wanted them. I still have them to this day. I haven't worn them in a minute though, just because like my pants are too tight. But I still love them. I probably won't be getting rid of them. And then a few Christmases ago, I had asked. So I usually on Christmas, it's like a tradition that I get Sasha a pair of sneakers. It's usually like a pair of 11s. Whatever 11s are dropping that year, I'll probably cop for her.
Yeah.
It was the year of the 7210s. What are the red ones? All red ones? Those are 7210s.
95, something like that.
Something like that. The all red.
Win like
Win
95.
Win like 96?
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But the all red pair.
Yeah.
So I had asked my brother at the time, who was working at Nike, just to see if he could get me a pair for Sash and Kaya. he was like, "Yeah, bro, I got you. Cool." And I was like, "Cool. I want to give it to them as a Christmas gift." So he got it for me. I paid him the money, whatever. Christmas Day comes after Sasha and Kaya open their gifts. He's like, "Oh, yo, we got something for you." And then I open it, and it's like the same pair. So I'm like, "Oh my god!" And obviously that wasn't expected. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I was like, man, again, I almost cried because, like, it's unexpected. I never want people to buy sneakers for me just because of the price that I usually spend on sneakers, and I know the retail now. But I mean, obviously, when you get a pair, it's just like dope. So I think there's more, but we'll save that for another time. I just can't remember right now.
Got lots of stories about free shoes. Damn. Joel, what about you? Do you have a favorite shoe gifting story? It sounds like you haven't had many successful ones. But
yeah, like I can only remember the very first time, like when we were just dating, and she had gotten me the 01 black cement 3s from Goodfoot, and that was like kind of surprising. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like we were there one week, and then the next week she's like, "Oh, let's take a trip to Goodfoot." I'm like, for what? Like, And it was one of those, "Oh, we'll get your size." And I'm like, what the
oh, my gulai.
So it was one of those, and I was like, yo, she's a keeper, bro.
Yeah.
So that
day.
Yeah, man.
It was a one and done shoe gifting experience, though.
That was it. Yeah, and that was it. And then after that, I was like, yo, you got the receight, right?
Yeah. Like, yeah. Did you get a gift receipt? Oh, it's exchange only? Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
All right, just go get something your size then.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, honestly, get something for yourself. It's fine.
Yeah, that's all it was, yo. But yeah, man, that's it. Yeah.
That's funny. All right, good question, Mr. Aaron. Thank you for sending that in. And if you would like to submit a question for the Fire and have us answered on the pod, please shoot us a message on Instagram or email us at canada.soul@gmail.com. Next up, the CGS Picks. Each week, we all pick an upcoming sneaker to analyze, dissect, and give our thoughts on. Then we decide if it's poop, scoop, whoop-de-whoop, or Alvin's trademarked phrase.
Super cute.
Oof, that was scary. All right. On that note, I'm going to go first, and hopefully it's cuter than that. But my pick this week is part of the Jordan Brand holiday, holiday 2021 pack or drop or collection or set. I don't know. But it is a Jordan 3, and it is all wrapped in various camouflage prints and like army drabs almost. It is I don't know what the official name is, but it's like camo patchwork or something like that. Air Jordan 3 camo, I guess is what it's called. But it's, as I said, a bunch of different patchwork pieces kind of all coming together to create this Jordan 3 made of like different suedes and ballistic canvases and rip stops and nubuck and all these different things. Very, very cool material usage on this shoe. I can't even describe it more than that. It's very much like a what the looking shoe. Even each shoe left and right are different from each other. So that's very, very cool. Also, they're super cool. The hits of orange obviously set off the camo and the browns and the earth tones really well. It's supposed to drop next week. When's the 29th? Very soon, like a week and a half. It's the 16th today, so like a week and a half just after Black Friday, I guess, for $200 USD. So I believe that's the premium price tag. You're probably looking at $265 Canadian. They come in that special Jordan NRG box, the one that the Union ones came in. So that's a nice, cute little touch. I'm not really sure how I feel about them yet because it is a lot going on. Which I usually do like, but it's a lot going on the sneaker. It's just a cute for me for now. It does look like the quality is going to be outstanding, which is good to see. And they'll probably be relatively easy to get because usually these outlandish colors are not as hype. But yeah, they're cool. They're cute for me for now. I'd like to see them in hand because I think that'll be very telling. But for now, I'll just call them cute. And
true.
Yeah, very interesting. It's nice to see them thinking out of the box. This holiday collection altogether, like starting with some of the 14s that came out a week or two ago, like all the stuff has been really killer so far. So well done to the whole Jordan Brand team on that front. Alvin, what do you got for us? Actually, no, Joel. Alvin has to go after that. Alvin has to go last.
All right. So what I got is the Nike Offline Pack. It's I guess the 2.0 continuation of the slides of the slip-ons that they dropped during the spring summer kind of season. But this time around, it'll be coming as a moccasin, sort of like it looks somewhat reminiscent of the Nike ACG moccasin. But this here, it's got like the same thing as with the slides. It's got the interchangeable insoles as well. But this one here, it's a fully, like I said, it's just like the moccasin. So it's got like a quilted look to it, and it's got like a big swoosh, and it's got sort of like the bungee cord lacing system that you got going on. But it comes in the two distinct like tonal colorways. I know. Lawrence is gonna love this one. It's like a lime green, sort of like his car green,
looking like a
his
Malona,
favorite
bro.
green. Yeah, man. They call it like a enamel green.
Looks like a honeydew.
Yeah,
Ooh.
pretty much. It's a dope color. And the other one is like a cool gray. It's all tonal, so it's all one color. But this shit pops.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. Like I missed out on the offline on the slides. I think I'm gonna try to go for these for sure. I like that green though.
Yeah, man. I like
Send
it.
send some pictures to Atamir for Christmas gift.
There you
Yeah,
go.
man.
Hey, there
like
you go.
highlighted and everything.
Yeah,
like
circle it. Yeah, just this one.
Like size 10, please.
Or 9.
Yeah.
She can get you a 9 too. That's fine.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, for real.
I'll take it.
But yeah, man, these drop. No date yet. Says 2021. 120 US in men's. So, but yeah, man, super duper cute. I like the box that it comes in. Is that how the box comes in with the slides as well? Like that sort of like it's sort of like a big box. It's got like the uppers, like
it comes in like a
Yeah.
2-story box. Yeah, it's very
That's
And
fancy.
it comes like
sick.
2 insoles and stuff.
that
Yeah.
packaging's crazy.
It's a very
But yeah,
fancy
man,
box. It takes up a lot of space, but I can't bring myself to throw it
okay.
out because it's really
it's
cool.
the bottom of the pile. Bottom of the pile box. kind of
It's
thing.
Yeah, it is though.
Yeah, it's a massive box.
All right,
when it
cool,
came in the
man.
shipping box, I was like, "What the
Yeah.
fuck did they send me?"
Like holy shit!
Like I bought a pair of slides and it's coming in this
Yeah, I know.
big ass thing.
Did they send me 2 pairs?
Yeah, I was very
Yeah.
taken aback. But
That's
yeah, these are really
right.
cool, man. They remind me of the those North Face looking ones. I don't know what the name of them
Yeah,
are.
the ones that are out now.
Yeah, they look like a sleeping bag almost. These just look like they have a little
Yeah.
bit more substance on the sole and the outsole and the midsole. So
You can wear these outside.
yeah, like you can actually wear them and not like
Yeah.
those ones just look like an UGG, like a low cut
Yeah.
UGG almost. Nothing
Like an
against them
UGG.
because I think they're actually really dope and I wanted a pair.
for real.
But yeah,
Ooh.
these offlines might be a scoop. These
True.
are very, very cool looking. Very
I like
cool
that gray
looking.
pair, man. That gray pair. A green
Yeah,
pair is
man,
sexy
both
too,
colors.
actually.
Both colors are dope, yo.
These are
Fire.
pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I gotta-
I'm about to send a picture to wifey.
Yeah, I gotta
Yo, let's go.
let me close these tabs really quick. All right, and finally, begrudgingly, Alvin, what is your super cute pick of the week?
Super cute.
Or I got the New Balance Concept 992 low hanging fruit.
Ugh.
Yo, these are super fucking dope. Like all New Balance X, actually, like all concept collabos, there's always a story to them.
Yep.
This one is in celebration and dedicated to Frida Rappaport, who is essentially named the Kiwi Queen because in the 1960s, she was out here owning her own produce company and providing the Americans with some unusual fruits. We're talking like kiwis, spaghetti squash, dragon fruit, and all that good stuff. And this is why this sneaker is colored after a kiwi. You can see it on the upper, that beigey wheat upper with the supple, fuzzy ass suede is representative of the fuzziness of the kiwi.
Yeah, it looks like
And then that-
spot on. It's so cool.
Yeah,
like
it's
it looks
dope,
like
man.
kiwi skin or whatever it's called, not a kiwi. Yeah, it's so cool.
And then that green, that neon green is obviously representative of the kiwi. And I mean, what else can I say? Honestly, New Balance and Concept always kill their collabos. The box itself is super dope as well. So the box looks like a box that forbidden fruit would come in.
Yep.
Yeah.
And even the apparel is pretty dope too. And honestly, they already dropped November 10th. However, the good folks over at Soul Savvy told me that they are also coming out with a restock on November 20th. That's a Saturday. And if I'm lucky enough to be able to purchase a pair from Concepts or whoever has them and will be getting them, then these are a scoop.
Price is high.
Yeah, but bro, Honestly, I love 992s. They're mad comfy. And just this colorway is super dope. Like it can be fall, but also you can fuck with it in the summertime.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
This could be a Christmas
Easy,
shoe,
All
bro.
season, bro. Easy all season. Yeah, that's what I mean. So yeah, we'll see. I'll probably hit a strikes anyway, like 3 strikes on them, not get them at all. But I mean, if there's a chance, like fuck it, you know.
Yeah, they're very cool. Like a very, very well executed shoe. I actually thought initially when I saw them that they were like avocado toast because brown and green.
I can see that too.
And then I read the story. I was like, okay, same idea. I'm not far off. Yeah, they're super, super, and the box is like insane.
Box is dope. Materials are crazy. 992s are dope silhouettes, super comfy.
Yeah, man.
You just can't go wrong. So, yeah, super duper cop if I can.
Fire effing flames. Next up, this week in Kicks. This is the part of the show where we discuss the current headlines and happenings in the world of sneakers, and this is a big one. And this was just officially announced yesterday. So very, very topical and newish news. Nike has postponed an upcoming Travis Scott release. Ooh. So this is obviously coming off of the heartbreaking tragedy that took place at Travis Scott's Astroworld last week, I believe it would have been at this point. Nike has decided they will indefinitely postpone the release of the upcoming Air Max One Travis Scott collaboration. All 3 colors were supposed to come out mid-December. I believe it was like December 12th or something like that. They've all been postponed to at least next year, if not even further. In a statement via the Sneakers app, Nike says, out of respect for everyone impacted by the tragic events at the Astroworld Festival, we will be postponing the launch of the Air Max One Cactus Jack. And if you were not aware yet, the death toll from Astroworld has now risen to 10 people. So, 10 people lost their lives at Astroworld. So, first of all, thoughts and prayers to all the families and those affected, because that's just, no one should go to a concert and have to think about something like that. And I had friends who were there, so it was very jarring, to say the least, for myself, and even more so for them. Mm-hmm. But yeah, this brings up the question of like, because I don't think that, we don't have to get too deep into this, because I think that at this point a lot of people have already discussed it within their circles, but brings up the question of, one, I don't think this is going to be an isolated thing, in the sense that like Nike's not going to be the only one who changes something after this. I think we're going to see it in a lot of different spaces, not just concerts. Obviously, concerts are now changed forever. I'd be surprised if we see a traditional general admission concert, at least at like a festival like that. I'm sure they'll do a lot more to separate people. If you're in like GA1, GA2, GA3, and they're like separated by fences or gates or something, so at least it's more controlled. And then the second thing, I just think in general, like a lot of things can change or should change because of this, because like this comes down to like a hype culture that has kind of like become the norm at this point. Like sneakers, people line up for days and will like do whatever it takes to get a sneaker, and like people have been and lost their lives because of a sneaker at raffles. Like there was a Shoe Palace employee just a couple months ago who lost their life because of a sneaker raffle. People get beat up and mugged for sneakers, but it's all because of like this whole hype that brands really have fueled, and then the consumer has eaten up. So like, yeah, I just think that a lot of stuff is going to change and should change because of this, and whether it's like more quantity of things coming out or different and safer release methods for both consumer and staff of these establishments. And then like, yeah, just generally speaking, a lot of stuff needs to change. But yeah, I don't know if you guys have any thoughts on any of this kind of stuff, but I just wanted to kind of ramble because I think a lot of stuff does need to change, because this isn't an isolated thing in the concert world. This is definitely very, very interconnected and intertwined with sneaker culture. And I think going into the new year, brands really are going to have to look at themselves in the mirror and be like, okay, we want stuff to be limited and we want people to want our stuff, but we can't fuel so much want that people are losing their lives, because that's exactly what happened or happens with these kinds of like Astroworld is essentially just like a hype fest. Like people were there 5 hours early to get the concert merch to potentially sell it for $20, like, because now his merchandise at his concert, and then like again, it all just like spirals into one thing. And we all already knew that Travis Scott concerts were like unruly and very unhinged to begin with. So now at this point, it's like, yeah, I don't know. But if you guys have any thoughts, please go ahead. I just wanted to bring it up.
I mean, like it's sad that most of the kids I'm just reading are like are kids. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's 10 and under. Like
Yep.
that's, you know what I mean? It's heart wrenching, and you know, seeing that video too of the whole stampede, it's just chills all over your body, and you know what I mean? Like, you know, condolences to, like, you know, the families that are going through this tough time. But I can see it relating with the whole thing with, like, with the whole sneaker releases that you're talking about, and it's just like you said, they should feed the people, like, just so that, you know, it just doesn't get to this point with, like, you know, sneaker releases. You know, it's just sad that it's just something like this that had to happen for them to you know, have that cross their mind kind of thing. You know what I mean? But yeah, like, I don't know. I'm kind of like shook just like reading like that last kid that just passed was
10 years
like
old.
a day ago. Yeah. I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, man.
I don't. Yeah, it's tough. Like, not to relate it to, like, I mean, obviously it's related to sneakers and shit, but like, if brands are only learning this from this event now, you're already too fucking late. Like, there's been already so many other events that have happened. You know what I mean? Kids that are as young as kids that have passed at that Astroworld concert are getting like mugged or beaten up for their shit for no reason, and they shouldn't even have to experience that for a fucking pair of sneakers. So if you continue to try to build your stupid ass hype, I mean, you're only feeding it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not going to change anything. So unless you start feeding the public with what they want and have actually giving people access for pairs and shit like that, nothing's going to change. And yeah, you can postpone your shit. Cool. Congratulations. You're still too fucking late. Like, it doesn't matter. Congratulations. You're trying to do something good now. You're too fucking late. But unless you all of a sudden on this pause make millions and millions of pairs so that anyone can get it, you're really not doing anything. So till that happens, I doubt that Nike's actually going to do shit about it. I mean, cool, you postponed it, but either way, you're still going to fucking have the hype over it.
Yeah, I mean, like, they had that, I don't know if it was an interview or like an internal documents release where, like, it was either like the CEO or somebody very high up at Nike said, like, they try on purpose to create the illusion that things, like, pretty much everything is limited. Like, I don't remember what the exact wording they used for the sneakers app, but like perceived fairness and all that kind of stuff were like thrown around. So like, they're very conscious of the fact that, like, they are first generating an incredible amount of hype, and second, increasing that demand by not creating enough pairs to then, like, in turn, after the shoe comes out, create even more hype after the hype was already there for the shoe. Which is, again, like, I get it to an extent from a marketing standpoint, but then, like, that machine is just going to keep chugging away. Like, it doesn't turn itself off. And then every single time it happens, just going to be human nature that people are going to get more and more frustrated and go to more and more further extents and lengths to get the thing that this brand has made them feel so wanting for. Like, like, everyone jokes about it, and it's become like a meme. Like, oh, it took another L in the sneakers app. It took another L here, took another L there. But, like, very similar to, like, the Travis Scott thing where you crank hype up, keep cranking up hype. All this, someone's going to snap at some point, and that's what you kind of saw with Travis Scott at Astroworld. Like, people were breaking in to get into this concert. Like, they had to be inside, and that's why it was so overcrowded. People broke through barriers to make sure they got into this friggin' place that, like, was built up in their mind as being the most important thing in the world at that point. And then all of a sudden, again, tragic events transpire. So yeah, very much so. I mean, we've been preaching it forever, and a lot of the sneaker community has, where things need to change in terms of, like, fairness and, like, access, and you kind of have to really up the supply to meet the demand because it's not sustainable and people are getting fed up and bad things are happening. But yeah, brands need to look themselves in the mirror because this is just, man, again, like Alvin said, it's too late, bro. Like, you're reactive. Reactive doesn't do any good to anybody. It doesn't get anybody back home if they went to Astrofest and didn't make it, So
For real. Yep.
yeah, once again, condolences to everybody affected because that's just, yeah, and anybody in this like community culture, whatever, who's affected by anything like that, again, because it happens in the sneaker space far more often than it should. It's a shame that can be avoided. That's all I can say.
Yep.
But we will move on. Next up, previously in Kicks. This is the part of the show where we review our latest pickups and recap latest happenings in our sneaker lives. Alvin, any pickups in the last, I guess, 14 days now for you?
Yeah. So last week though, the homie JR had his birthday celebration at a spot called the Dive Shop, which was pretty dope. So shout out to JR for bringing some people together. Good vibes, good music, good food. And it's just good to see people, man. Like, it's been a minute, and being able to talk to people, meet new people has been a blessing for that day. So that was fun. I invested in a new camera lens recently just because I need something that is a little bit wider and can capture more background in tight spaces.
Nice.
So that's going to be fun when I play with it. And then our good homie, friend of the show, Matt O MTL, on Instagram sent us a pair of his sneakers that he designed from his line. I'm going to butcher this, and I apologize. It's called Volcure.
I don't think Volcure.
The homie Matt OMTL is from Montreal, so I am assuming this is French. He sent over a pair of his sneakers. They're called the Spicy Tuna. And essentially it's a dunk silhouette, predominantly white sneaker. The tongue itself is red, the toe box is red, and then on the back heel counter you got like I guess you could say like a Japanese-ish like sushi type patterning. It's got like floral print on it and stuff, and it's also got the Volcure logo. And then as opposed to a swoosh, he brought out chopsticks to go with the sushi theme. Chopsticks. So big shout out to the homie Matt OMTL. Make sure you check him out at Matt OMTL on Instagram and check out his brand Volcure. On Instagram, it's at Volcure, VOLECOEUR __ on Instagram. So apologies for butchering that, but Volcure.
Yeah, I think it's probably a hard C.
Yeah, it sounds like
then like French people roll their R. Volcure. All right.
Oh, anyways.
Yeah. Joel, anything for you in the last 14 days?
Yeah, I got the like I said like earlier, the made in England joints, the New Balance 991s in the silver gray. And shout out to the Adidas family for blessing me with the Jeremy Scott Forum Money Lows. That came in the mail unexpectedly. It's a pretty dope shoe. Like everything's like the whole upper's like quilted. Like
I want those.
It's like stitched. It's like embroidered.
Yeah, they're clean, bro.
But yeah, man, shout out to them. Other than that, I got my car ready for the winter.
Steelies?
Winterized. It's on Steelies right now. I'm like, shit, I think I need to invest in some winter rims next year.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, man. But yeah, it's the ugly side of like the whole import scene. But yeah, that's what happens in Canada. Canada,
6 months of the year, baby.
That's it, yo.
November all the way to like March now.
Yeah, for real.
At least.
But yeah, that's it, yo.
So for me, as I mentioned, I was in LA last week for work, but had like a little bit of free time, so was able to hit up some shops that I had never had a chance to visit previous when I had been to LA before. So I got to go to play like Stussy, Undefeated, I went to Supreme, Kith. Kith was a beautiful store, really hard to find. I think that I still have to listen to the episode of the podcast, but I called Calby because I couldn't find the store, and he was recording their podcast while I called him. And I think he said on the podcast, Lawrence is calling me because he can't find a kid. Because you have to enter it through like a second floor, like in the basement parking garage. Like it's really
crazy.
strange.
Oh shit!
Like that's how you know you've made it. Like they don't have a storefront at all at street level. You have to go down one level and in through a parking garage. It's the most.
Wow.
It's insane. It's so weird. But yeah, good for them. Whatever, I guess. I had Kith treats. They messed up my order, so it sucked. It was supposed to be. What did I get? I got like Victor Cruz's like combination or whatever. But instead of cookie dough, it was supposed to be cookie dough and some other shit. I don't remember. They put fucking coconut.
Oh man, they gave you the Beckham joint, Odell Beckham.
I don't know what it was, but like it was, man. I don't like coconut. So like, it's not even like I was just disappointed that there wasn't cookie dough. I had like 3 bites and I threw it out. It was like $10 fucking US dollars or whatever, but it's all good. Yeah. It is good. Like I ate most of Jill's because the serving sizes are fucking massive. Like it's way more than one person should consume, especially
American
dairy. Yeah. But so that was cool. But the coolest store that I went to that I did want to mention was Bodega. So they have an LA location of Bodega that I think is relatively new, like within the last 5 years, I want to say. And obviously everyone kind of knows the story of Bodega. I believe it's in Boston. Alvin, you've been to the other one, right?
Yeah,
Boston.
The other one's in like it was originally from Boston.
Yes, and maybe there's one in New York
ridiculous.
Now.
Too. Yeah, I believe there's one in New York too.
So again, it's similar to the story everyone's heard. You walk up, and it literally the one in LA looks like the back like loading dock of like a grocery store. So it has like those hanging like clear plastic things, and you walk through that. Then on each side of you in like a little hallway, there's like fruit baskets and shit, and then you walk in, and this store, the one in LA, is absolutely stunning. It's potentially one of the nicest shoe stores I've ever been in, if not the nicest shoe store I've ever been in. It's 3 stories. It's just like, it's incredible. The main floor has like small little mini bodegas inside of it, like mini storefronts that you can walk in and like shop like bodega merch and stuff. It's easily the coolest store. One of the coolest stores I've ever been in. Definitely the coolest store I visited while in LA. So that was like incredible. The staff was very, very nice. Didn't buy anything, but literally I said when I was in the store, I was like, man, I want to buy a Bodega collab like right now. Like I was like pumped about this store, man. I was like, I want to support these guys because it's just one of those things where it's like, you can tell it wasn't made for like just pushing out product, you know, like it was made for the experience. Like you walk into a Foot Locker and it's like optimized for selling clothing and shoes. And you walk into this Bodega and it's like, it's meant to be an experience just as much as it is a store, and I really appreciated that. So yeah, shout out to the Bodega staff; they were awesome. But pickup wise, I picked it up in LA. I wanted to have it in LA, but didn't have a chance to pick them up locally because they were delayed in the States. But I was able to get my hands on the shocking pink Air Jordan 14, and shocking is a really good word for the color because it's very bright, like. Yeah. Very bright. Like even Lawrence is saying it's very bright. Like
that's when you know it's really bright.
Yeah. Like
that says a lot.
It's like it's not a pink I'd ever seen on a shoe before. Like it is the pink equivalent to Volt. Like glows almost. Fucking bright. They're so cool, like incredibly cool. But I definitely think I'm going to have to wait till summer with like a pair of shorts because these things are just, they need space between them and any other article of clothing. They're just too bright. They need to simmer down. I wore them to UPS and I felt like I was glowing. Like, it was insane. Yeah, those are really, really cool. I think, where did I get those from? I got them from, Makeway actually. I got them from Makeway. They did their in-store only release, and they had my size left over afterwards. So I got a text, and they said, "You want it?" And I said, "Hell yeah!" Do I get a Tamagotchi?
Sick.
And she said, "Hell yeah!" So I said, "Hell yeah, let's do it." So yeah, thank you to Makeway for those. Yeah, that's it for me. Shout out to Bodega once again. I really want to buy. That's one of the carts I have built right now is a Bodega cart.
There you go.
It's a Bodega
Yeah, I have
cart.
some shit from over there too.
Oh, we'll split shipping.
I have some stuff.
They have they're like in-house brand, like their Bodega branded stuff is very nice.
Yeah, it's dope.
They have a nice pair of
And
cards.
they still have the Pata, or is it Para Vans, like the Van Skate highs.
Okay, so
and the apparel. So I was like, added a few of those to cart. And
split
then,
some shipping there, buddy.
We'll see what the Black Friday sale is.
See you next week. All right, moving on. Next up, thumbs up, thumbs down. In this part of the show, we give our opinion on various sneaker-related topics with zero context or discussion. All we're allowed to say is thumbs up or thumbs down. And this week, I want to know thumbs up, thumbs down too. And I'm asking some Filipinos, so I feel very scared to even ask it. But hyped slides, hyped cinelas. I know that cinelas, slides, sandals, flip-flops, whatever you want to call them, very near and dear to your Filipino hearts. But I also know that you guys think of them as house slippers, just beaters almost, they literally sit by the door, all these kinds of things. So when you're talking about elevated Yeezy slides or Supreme slides or OVO slides, we were paying $60, $70, $80 retail. I think that maybe even $90 to $100 for a Yeezy slide at retail. Whether you like those specific models or not, what do we just think about premium slides to begin with? This could have been a conversation, and I feel like maybe we'll have to circle back to it because it looks like you both have stuff you want to say, but it's
and
thumbs
only
up.
say
Only
word.
thumbs up, thumbs down. Alvin.
Oh man, it's so hard not to expand. I'm gonna go. I'm going up.
You're going up.
Up.
Alvin's
Yeah.
going up. All right, Joel.
I'm going up. Way up.
I'm also going up. Hell yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
All right, next up, NSR. We talk about sneakers a lot, so in this weekly segment, we're going to take 30 seconds out of the show to discuss something completely irrelevant to the world of sneakers, and we're going to get back on the holiday topic, holiday tip. Christmas is coming, all those things. I want to know, when does the Christmas tree go up?
Tonight, baby.
Actually?
Yeah, I went up. I went to the garage.
Oh, shit.
So earlier today, Sasha had to get so obviously it's winter season. It snowed yesterday. But Sasha's had her appointment for oil change and winter tires to change for so long. And our tree is so big that we have to put it in the garage in a box, a big ass box. And it was kind of covered by her tires. So I mean, with her tires out of the way for now, I figured it was a great time to take out the Christmas tree, so I didn't have to move her tires again. So yeah, it's up now. We still have to decorate it, but we're probably gonna decorate it tomorrow. But all the other decorations are up. In terms of I don't know, Sasha put I don't know, those I don't know what they're called anymore. I'm brain farting.
What does it look like? Sound it out.
Tinsels?
No, is it tassels? That shit you usually put around a tree, but you put it on our staircase.
Garland,
yes.
Yeah.
I should have let you keep going. Damn it.
Garland, yeah, she put garland on the staircase and stuff, and it's slowly coming together. But I was hesitant, man. I was like, yo, we shouldn't even put it up because Max is gonna try to eat everything.
Yeah.
But
Oh, true.
We'll see how that goes.
she's like, nah, let's do it. And I'm like, all right, yo, you're cleaning everything up because I ain't touching shit.
Facts.
I warned her, man. So whatever happens, if she gets cheese, I'll be like, yo, I told you so. So just saying. But yeah, right today,
Damn.
Thursday.
No, it's
November
not.
16th.
It's Tuesday, but yeah.
Tuesday, November 16th.
Today, all right. I was not expecting that answer. In this household, it's funny, actually, you said that because we started putting up small decorations today as well. Just was in that Christmas mood, listened or watched How the Grinch Stole Christmas last night. Was listening to Christmas music all day at my desk, was feeling it, and happened to just be near the Christmas decorations. So just pulled out some smaller ones, but the main tree will probably go up let's say like first weekend in December, typically. Like not as soon as it's December, it's Christmas time, but like once the first weekend in December hits. And it also is kind of dependent on when everyone does their Christmas shopping as well, I find. If there's like lots of presents built up, there's more demand for a place to store them. So the Christmas tree may come up a little bit earlier. But if everyone's late, like we always are, usually the first weekend in December is fine. We'll call it that. What about you, Joel? I think I know this answer too, and it always like freaks me out. But what's your answer?
We haven't even started putting shit up. Everything's just chill right now. I guess because weekends we're just like crazy busy on the weekends. Especially with Jomar's his first tournament's coming up end of November. So until then, it's just like practices every weekend, and the weekends is pretty much the only times that we have free. Like from Monday to Thursday, I'm working, Mayor's working, like 2 jobs. So it's like, come the weekend, it's just chill. Like it's just rest and relaxation. But come December 1st, I know that she's got stuff planned out. So usually just like you, it's like the first weekend of December. But coming back to the whole shopping thing, I'm hearing that there's going to be like shortages.
Yeah, I was going to say that later on.
And that's why malls are like been crazy for the past couple of weeks now. Mayor does like the whole Walmart thing at night. So it's like she sees everything, and it's just been nuts, like going in and out of Walmart, like people coming in and out. So if you're planning to do shopping, start like ASAP Rocky. So yeah, man, do it up or online.
Yep.
Amazon.
Yeah, I've been hearing the same thing for a couple months now. Like, do your Christmas shopping ASAP.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably try and do all mine Black Friday, to be honest, or if not, like the week after, and probably all online, because like, since stopping working retail, I've been like, the mall makes me want to vomit. So,
dude, I almost got into like scraps the other day, at the mall. Like some guys just didn't see me in the backseat of the CRV because we were dropping off Mayor's mom, so Mayor's driving the car, and then Mayor's mom's sitting shotgun, but I'm in the back, low key. The guy's like doing this and that, like driving slow. So Mayor gives the dude like a honk, and then the guy's like cheesed off. So then he swerves into the car, gets out of the car. I like bust the car open from the side. I'm like, yo, what are you gonna do? Like it's just pure drama, man, pure drama. Like people like these days, like especially nowadays, it's just everybody's heated, right? And coming out of the pandemic, everybody's just getting that lick of freedom, and it's just like everybody's just like animals, like what I mean. So just relax, just chill out, man, and do everything online, dude. You don't want to deal with parking, bro. Like,
and get it done sooner rather than later. All those shipping containers on fire and
that
things.
too.
Shipping containers stuck outside of Long Beach, California, and stuff. Hearing a bunch of stuff about the ports are like just crazy. And also, I heard about what's going on in Vancouver, or like I think it's Abbotsford, British Columbia, with the flooding. Mm-hmm. That's terrifying. So if we have any listeners or followers in British Columbia, our thoughts are with you guys, because they've been getting some crazy rainfall out there, like insane. So like their cities are starting to flood, their highways are starting to flood. It's getting very dangerous. Yeah, they had to evacuate a couple cities, which I don't think is normal out there at all. Yeah, so everybody keep safe. Next up, errors, edits, and e-messages. We are pretty smart guys, but from time to time we make mistakes. So if you catch us slipping, hit us in the DM, and we'll let the world know that we goofed. This one from J-Ra-A-N. Familiar name.
John.
So he says, EEE, I think you attributed a comment that wasn't me this week / last week. I agreed with it, but it wasn't from me. So shout out to whoever really wrote it. I don't know who or how I did that. And our DMs are so full because like we repost people all the time and stuff. So like our DMs fill up really quickly. And I just had I couldn't even go back and check. So I apologize to whoever's EEE I gave to Mr. Ra'an. But yeah, apparently I just was like, probably him. I don't know what I did. No clue. But he's like, hey, that wasn't me who said that. but good point though. So shout out to whoever that was, and also shout out to Mr. Ra'an. Next and final up, as we mentioned at the top, Holiday. Very excited. And as Joel said, get that shit done soon times because first of all, no one wants to deal with these crowds at the mall, especially if they're starting already. Like, man, I was considering going Black Friday shopping, like the smallest little sliver considering going like Black Friday shopping in person. And then just Joel saying, it's kind of busy. I'm like, nope, never mind. That's all it took for me to say, no, I'm not going to go.
It's crazy, man.
But yeah, get it done soon. Get it done quick. But if you're going to get it done after you listen to our little spiel about how to buy for a sneakerhead. So we'll start very, very high level here. Is it even a good idea to give sneakers as a gift to a sneakerhead? Just very high level. Alvin, what do you think?
If you know what you're doing and you pay attention, if you pay attention to your specific sneakerhead, yes. But pay attention. And if they're a dick about it, smack them in the face.
Also that.
But like, there's other things that you could also gift. But we'll get into that.
We'll get to that. Yeah. Joel, what do you think here? Is it a good idea to give sneakers as a gift to a sneakerhead?
Yeah, sure. Why not? But just like what Cuzzo says, like, pay attention. Pay attention, and keep your receipts. So,
yeah.
Ask for a gift receipt.
Gift receipt.
I think I'm kind of torn either way because, like, I think that because I think there's different, like, levels to quote unquote being a quote unquote sneakerhead. There's like us who are just like, have been doing it for way too long, have very, very, very incredibly stupid specific wants and needs and likes. And then there's like people who will just more casually walk into a Foot Locker or a shoe store and see things on the shelf that they like enjoy because they just like how it looks, and then they'll buy it off the shelf and then they're good. That's still also a sneakerhead. And I think for somebody like that, absolutely it's a good idea because you can like kind of apply your own taste. You can ask the clerk I don't know, I call them the clerk, the employee at Foot Locker, hey, what's popular right now? What do you think? My significant other owns this, and this. What do you think they would like? And I think they could point you in the right direction. For somebody like who's a little bit more invested and is super niche with their likes and specific with their likes, I don't know if I would recommend it, to be honest. Unless you have to be 100% sure. Like a million percent sure. Like, have never been more sure of anything in your life. It has to be that level of surety. Because if it's not, then I don't see it being a successful endeavor for you. If you're just guessing, lower than 50-50, we'll say that. It's very tough. But next one, this is interesting. Would you give the gift of sneakers to a sneakerhead? I know I'm sure we've all gotten sneakers for our significant others, who I wouldn't necessarily say is a sneakerhead. None of them. They all like shoes enough. But would you give the gift of sneakers to a sneakerhead? Alvin?
I love you guys, wholeheartedly love you guys, but I'm not spending that money on you. I'm sorry.
I didn't mean in a world where, like, let's say you had like a family member or something, like that sense. I know none of us are well off enough to just start gifting fucking kicks left and right to our friends, but like,
you guys, I don't have friends. I only have family.
All right, Dom Toretto.
But like, nah, bro. Like, I'm not gifting you no sneakers, dog. You seen the price, dog? Like, are you crazy? I love you guys, but like, I'm not spending $300 on a pair of shoes for you. Maybe if I was younger and single and didn't have a house, for sure, easy,
that's it.
Easy money. I'm like, I'm getting Joel a pair. I'm getting Lawrence a pair. Done.
Fact.
Christmas is done.
Christmas is done.
That's it. I'm done shopping. I'm good. That's it. But nowadays, nah. Like, it's not even like only people I'm calling for is like my wife and kids. That's because my wife can wear GS and my kids are still like in toddler sizes. So
if Sasha was a sneakerhead, would you get her sneakers? I know you already mentioned you kind of do, but that's because she doesn't really know she knows what she likes, but she's not like into it like we were.
Yeah.
But would you?
No,
if
I
she
would.
was super into it, would you get her sneakers?
Yeah. Oh, if she was still a GS size in that world, yes. If not, I'd probably wait till like, see if there's anything left Boxing Day or whatever.
Yeah.
Thrifty Alvin. I like it.
That's it, yo.
Joel, let's say in a world where Jomar is like into sneakers, like into them, like you and I.
Yeah.
Would you get him sneakers as a gift for Christmas, or would you
Of
just
course.
even not even touch it?
Like if he was into it, yeah, of course. Like, you know what I mean? Definitely, for sure. Like, you know, if he's passionate about it and whatnot, then yo, let's go shopping. What do you want? Like, you know?
I love the double
That's how it is.
standard of us saying, don't get a sneakerhead sneakers for Christmas,
Yeah.
but all of us saying,
Yeah.
I could do it.
Yeah.
Easy, bro.
Yeah, I
we know
would
what's
do
good,
it.
bro.
Piece of cake.
I also would do it. Even after my other answer of saying, no, don't buy a sneakerhead gifts of sneakers, I would 100% do it. So maybe
Yeah,
that's the issue. Everyone thinks they know sneakers enough, and maybe just no
We
one.
do. No, we do. If anyone out there who is a non-sneakerhead needs help buying a sneakerhead sneakers, please email us at canadagodsoul@gmail.com, and we will help you out for the holidays.
That's a good
Yeah.
side business, like consulting.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Consulting, yeah.
for
Sneakerhead
Christmas presents.
consultants, you know?
That's a good
That's
one.
it.
Canada God Soul Consultants. We out here. Hit
Ooh.
us up.
CGSC.
Yeah, man.
Let us know. We'll be here.
That's a good one. I think we should start running some Google ads for that. Canada Got Soul,
Yeah.
Canada Got Soul Consulting Christmas edition.
Oh.
And we just help
Nice,
people
nice.
buy Christmas presents for their significant other who likes sneakers, and we're just like spending other people's money, basically.
Yeah.
Basically. And it's fun because it's like I'm probably copying stuff off of StockX for that person.
You're like living
Because it's
Yeah.
not my money.
living vicariously
It's
through
not
someone
my
else. You're like,
money.
yeah, this person needs Paris dunks for sure. That's all they're gonna like. I can't.
They'll
see
love
them
you
wearing
forever.
Yeah,
Ever
can't
seen Ratatouille? Yeah. Paris.
Paris.
Paris. Ratatouille.
They're from Quebec. Yeah, they need the Paris Dunk SBs and only that.
Oh, shit.
All right. So as Alvin mentioned, what are some alternatives then for getting a sneakerhead sneakers for Christmas? Because it is risky business. It is a
Yeah.
slippery slope, but there are definitely alternatives that a sneakerhead would enjoy. And Alvin seems loaded, but what are some ideas on your front, Alvin, for getting sneakerheads gifts for Christmas?
So any sneakerhead I know loves a good pair of socks.
And that was my
Facts.
number one as well.
Loves a good
Number
pair
one.
of socks, yo. Like
And none of us
whether-
want to buy them for ourselves either, which is even better.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Exactly. So whether it's like a white on white crew sock or whether it's like, you know, a sock with a color that matches one or two or three or all of their sneakers,
Yep.
like we will appreciate a good pair of socks.
Yeah, man.
You also can never go wrong with just, you know, some cash or a gift card to a certain place.
Lazy
Um,
answer. What do you get a
it
sneakerhead
is.
for Christmas? Cash.
It is. But yo, as a sneakerhead, when I was younger and I was working and I needed sneakers, man, when I got that
Yeah.
cash, I knew what I was spending it
That's
on.
true. Yeah, you had to
That's
line
You know
up.
what I mean? So it's like that's why you can like kind of line them up that way. Also, if you're a dad and not trying to spend money on yourself, it's easier to spend other people's money.
Fair.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's money you
So-
never had.
Yeah,
That's right.
exactly. And then you can always, you know, accessorize, hook them up with a t-shirt, you know what I'm saying? Like a little thing.
Yeah.
I mean, even though you're not into sneakers, you probably, you know, you're probably a significant other who knows fashion.
You know their taste.
Mhm.
Honestly, you might even be that significant other who dresses your significant other.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
so
Yep.
so long as you could look at their collection, you know, sneak peek in there, see what kind of colors they're liking. You know, you don't necessarily have to match, but I mean, hey, you can't go wrong with that either. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop talking so that you know I don't take everything.
Well, we already did, but I'm gonna go back to socks for a second. Socks
Yeah.
is like such an underrated thing that's
It
all
is.
Very.
sneakerheads would love as a
It is.
gift.
Mhm.
Because again, like a 6-pack of Nike socks is like $30.
yeah.
And like I hate spending that $30. I will in a blink of an eye
Same.
spend $255 Canadian on a pair of sneakers and 6
Mhm.
socks for $30, and I'm like, can I go on?
$30?
Can I go on sale?
Man.
Like shit. Like
You guys have
Yeah.
BOGO no?
and
Like
again,
buy one get one
it's-
half off.
It's even crazier because you wear socks more than you wear each sneaker.
Yeah,
Like, you
it's fat.
yeah.
at least once a week. If you have 6
Yeah.
of them or whatever, like that's
Mhm.
once a week. So that's definitely an underrated answer. And also, I like that you mentioned the colors because like I'm even less likely to spend that like $20 on a 3-pack of like the fancy colors because in
Yeah.
my mind I'm like I can only wear this with like 2 sneakers, but it's gonna
Yeah.
look so
Yeah.
good if I had it, and you just can never get over that hump for some reason of
Mhm.
spending the
Never.
$20 on like the white and yellow socks, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, but these would look so good with lightnings, but I'm just not going to do it. Like,
Yeah.
because it only looks good with that one pair of shoes, and you're like, man, I
Facts.
can't do it, but it would be so fire. Like, that's
Yeah.
obscure colors of like some good crew socks. Sign me
Yeah,
up for
bro.
that shit. Sign
Yeah,
me
man.
up. That's a great answer. While we're on
Yeah.
the topic of accessories, I'm going to throw in, especially now because they're more popular, caps. I mean, pretty much every single sneakerhead I know at this point is into hats as well. I wear a hat every day. Most of us wear hats every day. And there's so many different options and different retailers you can get them from. You can shop small and get them from small businesses. Capsule is doing great hats right now. Really good hats right now, actually. Obviously, our good friends Still doing it, are doing really good colorways of hats.
Still.
We are doing really good colorways of hats. But hats are really good, and you can even get adjustable ones. You don't have to know their size. Get a nice dad cap or a snapback, and they're set. So those are really good. And there's just like sneakerheads love dumb collectible shit. So this will be my last one, and I'll leave some for Joel. But like dumb collectible shit that again they would not purchase for themselves. So something that comes to mind is like those cause puzzles that they sell at like the MoMA online or whatever. They're like $60. So not that expensive, like maybe $20 more than a regular puzzle, but it's cause, so it's cool. Like you could frame it after the fact. And I think everyone would enjoy it, but I can't think of like, I know none of us would buy that for ourselves. Like I wouldn't go online and buy a puzzle from cause and then ship it to myself. But if I got it as a present, I'd be pumped. I'd build that shit on Boxing Day. Or like I'd sit in front of the friggin' fire, Yule log, whatever, and build that on Christmas afternoon. Like I'd be pumped about a cause puzzle, but would never buy it for myself. I think that the end, like all I'm trying to get at is things that we would never buy for ourselves are always really good. But that's just gift giving in general. Joel, any ideas for the non-sneaker gifts to a sneakerhead?
All right. So I'd like to add white on white crews. Can never go wrong.
Yep. I think
everybody,
we all are in agreement. Any occasion.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like any crisp pair of white on white crew socks.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Anytime. But yeah, just to add on to what you guys are talking about, maybe shoe trees.
Oh, great
is
one.
another one.
Another thing that I really want, but will never invest in like 10 of them. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like grab like a whole bunch because you know what I mean.
AliExpress, yo.
Yeah, for real. What other one? Kick bricks, net mag.
Yeah,
kick bricks.
great one also.
Oh, fast.
Into those two.
Stupid collectible shit. Yep.
Crazy shit. He's got that Atmos joint dropping.
That
soon.
looks so good.
Crazy.
Yeah. Tong, if you're listening to this,
let's
we
go.
all like that a lot.
Wink, wink.
That's all I'll say.
Merry Christmas.
We all really like that kick brick a lot, Tong.
A lot.
Well, there's a buy two get one free right now. So I mean,
Not on that
if
one
we-
though.
oh,
It's not out yet. I want that early link, bro.
Yeah.
Come on.
send me that invoice. Huh?
Click the link.
Just if you're listening, Tong, that's all I'm saying. Talking to you only right now, Mr. Net Magnetism. Don't forget who helped you get to where you are. Anyways.
Yeah. But yeah,
Not
like,
us.
to add on, to add on the hats too, like even beanies as well. Like
Yes.
you know what I mean. Winter season's
Especially to a
coming up.
Canadian.
Christmas is here, so beanies, toques. If you're like really Canadian, toques. So, but yeah, man. But yeah, everything else is covered, like shoe cleaners and whatnot. But that's it.
Any brand recommendations you guys can think of outside of the typical? See, Alvin's ready. He's gonna list off 100 again, and we're gonna be left with fucking go Kirkland. Like that's all he's gonna leave us with. But any like non-sneaker you can go anywhere and get a Nike sweater or like an Adidas sweater or whatever sweater outside of that realm. Things that you get quality and you're different. Alvin, go ahead. Alvin's about to list them. Go ahead.
Okay, you guys. Okay, if you guys want like dope apparel that'll go with some dope sneakers, please do not hesitate to check out our homie Jaren at Parlor 23.
That's a good answer.
He currently has some unreleased hoodies that are coming out hopefully soon because they're dope as fuck. I want one. But that match pretty much any sneaker. However, he made them for the Union 4s.
Yeah.
I believe he has a blue color, a pink color, and a yellow color. But to be honest with you, I'd mess with those with any of my sneakers. And his designer Joel, another Joel, is amazing with it. and I have a bunch of, well, I won't say a bunch, like a few of his hoodies, and they're all top quality. Like, and everything he makes is honestly like Canadian. So he's supporting locals. So if you want to support locals, support him. But I mean, yeah, yo, like if you need help on assistance for anything that matches a pair of sneakers, he'll probably have already made something to match a pair of sneakers that your significant sneakerhead has. So definitely check out at Parlor23 because he's coming out with some bangers. And yeah, support your locals, man.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that for now. We'll go around the table just because
Alvin's got a grip. Alvin's loaded.
we got to share.
All right, I'll go with. So this is a brand that I literally just discovered probably yesterday, maybe the day before. And it was based off an Instagram ad. And I usually don't I don't try to fall for that shit, but like, I think I've just been looking at a lot more clothing recently, like trying to refresh the wardrobe, trying to find more like timeless pieces, good quality stuff, like basically get rid of like all the Nike tees and like replace them with some good stuff that'll last forever. And a brand popped up called the Province of Ontario, and it's a local brand out of Toronto, and it's almost like, I want to call it like a small shop. Now this is kind of a reach, but like a small shop Canadian Toronto version of like ALD. Aimé Léon d'Or, as they would say in France or New York City. It's like very like minimalistic, minimal branding. They do a lot of like reworks of their own little logo. It just says the Province of Ontario, the Province of Canada is what it's called. My mistake. The Province of Canada. Alvin's probably looking it up and I said the wrong name. The Province of Canada, which is even
I was like, yo, there's only cop cars on this one.
My mistake. Not OPP.
OPP.
Not Ontario Provincial Police. The Province of Canada, which is like a really cool name, but just like super clean designs, like very minimalistic, but I think it's like all made in Canada, like really high GSM fleece, all that kind of stuff. So I'm definitely interested in a couple of their pieces because like just a nice crew neck with like minimal branding with something that you like that says like the Province of Canada. Like I'm Canadian. I love that shit. So yeah, take a look at the Province of Canada, local Toronto brand. I believe they have a storefront somewhere on Queen West or something like that. So it's also really cool. Yeah, look into that. I liked that brand when I stumbled across it yesterday. So I'll suggest them. Never purchased anything though. So yeah, I guess we'll see if I buy something. Black Friday. Joel, what about you? Any suggestions for just brands outside of the typical like sneaker brands?
Can never go wrong with the Legends League.
True.
Great answer.
You got like some crazy stuff going on and super local. Support your homie Brian Espiritu there. But yeah, like, check their stuff out. What else is there? Like I'm just scrolling through. You got Retro Kid.
That's a good one too.
Hey, Retro Kid's crazy.
Yeah, man. Like the homies, like he's the voice over at what is that, Space Jam? That movie.
Yeah. Space Jam movie.
So yeah, man. Like look into that too. But yeah, support your local. Stay Canadian. Keep the Maple Leaf going and stuff like that. Also, check out us. Canada got soul. We got some good vibes.
Bang, 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 bang. Buy some enamel pins for your loved ones.
That's it. But yeah, man, you guys pretty much covered all the bases.
Hell yeah. Alvin, you got some more? No? Yeah, you got a couple more?
Yeah, let's go.
We're going to go east a little bit.
Okay.
East, like French area.
Ooh,
French.
I know what's coming.
If you guys are looking for some dope ass pants,
yep, there it is,
or hoodies or apparel, but mostly pants, man. Y'all need those dope ass cargos or some sweatpants or any kind of joggers. Y'all gotta hit up our good homies over at Quality out in Montreal, because they essentially make pants for sneakerheads.
Yep.
And you can't go wrong with any of their apparel. If you're a bigger man, those size up in anything. And it'll fit you nice. We also got a brand in Toronto called Adidem Asterisk.
Damn, try that again.
Adidem
Asterisk.
Okay.
There, that sounds better, no?
Yes.
Yeah. Similar to Province of Canada.
Yeah.
Province on Canada.
Very ALD-esque, but with a little twist to it. They honestly have some dope ass fitteds. Their apparel is pretty dope too, and it's very like ALD-esque, but it's got a Canadian twist to it. They made some like those like Roots Letterman jackets
True.
with their branding on it, and it looks fire. And yeah, just their whole aesthetic, like their whole just everything is super, super duper dope. So definitely check them out. And I mean, you know, if you find any small brands on Instagram, just support, like, you know, Canada Got Soul, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got some stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, like, everyone needs a fitted, you know what I'm saying? So,
facts. And send them our way too. If you find any good, like small shops,
brands,
yeah, please send them our way. I want
to
definitely start doing more of that. I will throw in one last one before we break. We've mentioned them ad nauseum, so I know you guys already know about them. But for the female sneakerheads in your life, make sure to check out Make Way. Not specifically a brand. They do have some of their own branded stuff, but like a really good collection of like local female-based brands. That is just a really cool place to support. So definitely check out there. And they got some guy stuff in there too. So, and they got a Jordan account now, baby. So let's get it.
Gang.
Hell yeah, let's get it. But yeah, I'm very excited for Christmas now. I'm very excited to shop. I'm literally just like scrolling through the Province of Canada website now, looking because they have shorts on sale. So
if you want shorts, you cop them now for Christmas because they're on sale.
They got some nice fleece shorts here. I'm looking for the inseam here because I'm very interested in purchasing them. But anyways, oh no, it doesn't say the inseam. All right, but yeah, that's all we got for this week. Thank you guys for listening. Wherever you're taking in the episode, please leave a comment, review, follow, and/or subscribe. Make sure to check out CanadaGotSold.ca to shop the latest CGS merch. Hey, by the way, thank you to everybody who showed up last weekend. We sold out of the hat. It's gone.
Everybody.
Very cool to see. Crazy. We'll see when it comes out. Maybe December. Maybe December. We'll think about it. We'll let you know. But make sure to check out our YouTube for our latest videos and check out CGS Talk on Facebook to chop it up with us. Do not forget to use hashtag CanadaGotSoul on Instagram for a feature. I've been Lawrence Hopkins, and you can find me at LDoggyStyles on Instagram. Woof.
I'm Joel Hernandez. You can find me at Joe Dooney, JO_D3OsNEY.
My name's Alvin Quincy, and you can find me at MISTERQ and then Mart.
And that's not the right line. Thank you for listening to us talk about sneakers. Sorry, I'm literally shopping right now. Thank you for listening to us talk about sneakers for 186 episodes. And please remember to rock your kicks. This has been True to Size. We have been CGS. That's the right line. And we have been CGS. And we are out. Peace. Might cop these shorts right now.
Do it, yo.
On sale. Down from
$68, bro. You might as well wait, dog.
They're down from 98 though. I don't think they're getting lower than that.
$98.
You never know, man. Black Friday sale, bro.
That's true too. It doesn't say the inseam.
$70 though. $70 for.
That's like made
shorts.
in Canada fleece though. Like